For which values of a and b does the following pair of linear equation have an infinite number of solutions? So here you have an equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 7, and the second equation is a minus b into x plus a plus b into y is equal to 3a plus b minus 2. So now we are going to solve this question now. 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. When 7 comes to left hand side, it becomes minus 7 is equal to 0. So let us consider this as equation number 1. Now here you have the second equation, a minus b into x plus a plus b into y is equal to 3a plus b minus 2. Now I am going to arrange these terms to the left hand side. So this becomes a minus b into x plus a plus b into y minus 3a plus b minus 2 is equal to 0. So now if you see this carefully, this is equation number 2. So comparing equation number 1 with a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, it's simple. We have done so many questions in the last video. So I take a1 is equal to 2, then b1 is equal to 3. Okay, in that way. So let us see this. A1 is equal to 2 here. Then you have b1 is equal to 3 and c1 is equal to minus 7. Now here you have a2 is equal to a minus b and b2 is equal to a plus b and c2 is equal to minus of 3a plus b minus 2. Okay, so now I'm going to use the conditions for infinite solution. So for infinite solution, you should know the condition a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. So now using this condition, I have 2 by a minus b is equal to 3 by a plus b is equal to minus 7 by minus 3a plus b minus 2. The negative signs in the numerator and denominator gets cancelled. Now I am going to solve the first ratio and the second ratio. So 2 by a minus b is equal to 7 by 3a plus b minus 2. So when I cross multiply, I get 6a plus 2b minus 4 is equal to 7a minus 7b. So when I equate this from the left side and the right side, I get a minus 9b plus 4 is equal to 0. So this is one kind of equation. Now let us take the two ratios, that is 2 by a minus b is equal to 3 by a plus b. So when I cross multiply this, I get 2a plus 2b is equal to 3a minus 3b. So what happens here now? When 2a goes to right hand side, it becomes a is equal to, and b comes to the left hand side, it becomes 5b. So the value of a here, it is 5b. So I substitute this value of a in the given equation. So this becomes 5b minus 9b plus 4 is equal to 0. So 5b minus 9b is nothing but minus 4b. So minus 4b is equal to minus 4 and b is equal to 1. So when I get the value of b, I want to find the value of a. So a is 5b, that is 5 into 1, that is equal to 5. So I got the answer. A is 5 and b is 1. So in this way, let us try to proceed the next type of question. For which value of k will the following pair of linear equation have no solution? So 3x plus y is equal to 1. 2k minus 1 into x plus k plus 1 into y is equal to 2k plus 1. These are the two equations. So which value of k the following pair of linear equation have no solution? So once again, I take the constant to the left hand side, it becomes minus 1. And now here I take 2k plus 1 to the left hand side, it becomes the second equation. And now I'm going to take a1 value is equal to 3, b1 value is equal to 1 and c1 value is equal to minus 1. Now I take a2 is equal to 2k minus 1, b2 is equal to k minus 1 and c2 is equal to minus 2k plus 1. Now I have to find the conditions. A1 by a2 is equal to, that is 3 by 2k minus 1. This is equation 3. b1 by b2 is equal to 1 by k minus 1 is it equation number 4. Now c1 by c2 is equal to minus 1 by minus 2k plus 1, equation number 5. For no solution, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2. So what does it mean? Now I'm going to write these values. 3 by 2k minus 1. Then you have 1 by k minus 1. You have to cross multiply this. So you get 3k minus 1 and you get 1 into 2k minus 1. So when you solve this, you get value of k as k is equal to 2. So this is the answer. Next, which of the following pairs of linear equation has unique solution, no solution or infinitely many solutions? In case there is a unique solution, find it by using cross multiplication method. So these three conditions are there. This is the equation given here. So x minus 3y minus 3 is equal to 0. 3x minus 9y minus 2 is equal to 0. So now comparing this equation, now a1 is equal to 1, b1 is equal to minus 3 and c1 is equal to minus 3. And a2 is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 9 and c is equal to minus 2. Now I take the conditions here. So I'm going to find all the three conditions. A1 by A2 is equal to 1 by 3, B1 by B2 is equal to once again 1 by 3 and C1 by C2 is equal to 3 by 2. What does it mean? The first two ratios are equal but the third ratio is not equal. So this is a question of no solution. That means it is inconsistent. The second condition, okay, it is a parallel line. Okay, now next. Imagine these are the two equations. X minus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. 3x minus 3y minus 15 is equal to 0. Taking a1 is equal to 1, b1 is equal to 3, minus 3, c1 is equal to minus 7, and a2 is equal to 3, b2 is equal to minus 3, and c2 is equal to minus 15. So a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 3. b1 by b2 is equal to minus 3 by 3, that is equal to 1. c1 by c2 is equal to minus 7 by minus 15, that is equal to 7 by 15. So what does it mean? a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So the pair of line has a unique solution. So here now cross multiplication method. So this is a method of cross multiplication we have seen in the previous classes. X by b1 c2 minus b2 c1, y by c1 a2 minus c2 a1, and 1 divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So find the value of these things now here. Simple. b1 c2 you have to multiply, you get 45. b2 c1 you have to multiply, you get 21. Then you have c1 and a2, when you multiply you get minus 21. When you multiply c2 and a1 you get minus 15. Okay, and finally you get a1 b2 is equal to minus 3 and a2 b1 is equal to minus 9. So you get x by 24, y by minus 6, and 1 by 6. So x is equal to 24 by 1 by 6, that is equal to 4. X is equal to 4 and y value you get 1 by 6, that is equal to minus 1. So here the answer is x is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 1. So this is how you are going to solve the questions. Which of the following pairs of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent? If consistent, obtain the solution graphically. So I'm going to try with the graphical method here. So x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. 2x plus 2y minus 10 is equal to 0. This is the second equation. So now writing the values of a1 is equal to 1, b1 is equal to 1, and c1 is equal to minus 5. a2 is equal to 2, b2 is equal to 2, c2 is equal to minus 10. So now a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is equal to 1 by 2, and c1 by c2 is equal to once again 1 by 2. So all the three ratios are equal. So now here the condition satisfied is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. The equations are consistent. So graphical method, now write the values of x, write the value of y, x comma y. So first you put the value of x is equal to 0, you get y is equal to 5. So the coordinates are 0 comma 5. Next you put y is equal to 0, the x value is equal to 5. So the point is 5 comma 0. In the second equation you have 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. So put x and y and x comma y. Put x is equal to 0 in the first case, you get y is equal to 5. So the points are 0 comma 5. Now in the second case put 0, you get 5. So the points are 5 comma 0. So now when you draw the graphs you get like this. Okay, so the first point is 0 comma 5. The second point is 5 comma 0. The next point is 0 comma 5 and again it is 5 comma 0. So these two lines are overlapping with each other. So this is the condition. Now 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0 is a linear equation. Write another equation in two variables such that the geometrical representation of the pair so formed is as follows. It should be satisfying the condition of parallel lines, intersecting lines, and overlapping lines. So 2x plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. Comparing this, a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 3, c1 is equal to minus 8. Let the second line equations be a2x plus b2y minus c2 is equal to plus c2 is equal to 0. So now the conditions for the parallel lines are a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2. So let us assume a1 is equal to 4. So what happens here? a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 2. So here what happens? a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. So b1 is 3. So I have to get the value of 1 by 2. So I will write the answer as 6. So b2 I get it as 6. So here A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, which is not equal to C1 by C2. So now here I can take C1 by C2, which is not equal to 1 by 2. So C1 is equal to minus 8. So hence C2 can also be written as minus 8 into 2, that is minus 16. So I get the equation for the condition satisfying for the parallel line, that is 4x plus 6y plus 5 is equal to 0. Next, condition for the lines to be intersecting, we know A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Okay, so you get this kind of equation, 4x plus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0. The condition for the lines to be overlapping, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. You get A2 as 4, B2 as 6 and C2 as minus 16. So this is how you are going to find the equation if one equation is given and the other is not given, but the conditions like parallel, intersecting and overlappings are given. Next, let us solve some word problems now. Ram is 8 more than twice the age of Rahim. Okay, so find their present ages. Very interesting. The question is small and smart. So let us try to do this. Let us convert this statement into mathematical equation. So first thing, I'm going to convert this into mathematical equation. Find the ages of Ram and Rahim. So Ram and Rahim. Okay, here there are two unknowns. As if one of the unknown an x and other unknown as y. So let the Ram's age be x and let the Rahim's age be y. To form an equation, let us follow some rules, formulae and properties. So here what happens, rules. Okay, now is or was is equal to more, greater, exceeds, plus. Okay, next you have less, smaller, you have to subtract after negative. Sum of two numbers, you have to x plus y. Difference of two numbers, you have to take x minus y. Twice or thrice, you have to multiply. And formulas or properties. So whenever you can see this word is or was, that means you have to put equal to sign. If you see words like more than, greater than, exceeds than, you have to add plus sign. If you see less than, smaller than, then you have to subtract. If you see sum of two numbers, that is x plus y. If you see difference of two numbers, that is x minus y. So twice the number, thrice the number, you have to multiply. The next important things are formulas and properties. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Try to take down these notes in your notebook because it's very important and this will help you in solving the word problems. Next, perimeter of a triangle is equal to sum of all the three sides. Perimeter of the triangle is equal to sum of all the three sides. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 into L plus B. Sum of the measures of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, so this all we know it, but still you have to keep in mind when you solve the word problem. Speed is equal to distance covered by time taken, distance by time taken. Using these rules, we will convert the given statement into mathematical form. So now here, Ram is 8 more than twice the age of Rahim. So what I'm going to do, Ram, I don't know his age, so let it be x. Is means equal to. Okay, now here 8 more than, so I will write plus 8. Twice the age. Okay, so here Rahim's age is y, twice the means 2y. So x is equal to 2y plus 8. Okay, so this is the equation which I am solving. Okay, so form the pair of linear equation for the following problems and find the solution by substitution method. Okay, so I'm going to use the substitution method here. The larger of two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees, find them. Okay, so now here you have what are we supposed to find first? We have to find the two angles, that is the larger angle and the smaller angle. So let the larger angle be x and the smaller angle be y. According to the first condition, the larger of two supplementary angle exceeds the smaller by 18 degree. Okay, so now here x exceeds more than. So what is this? It is exceeding, equal to more than, plus 18 degree. So I will write y plus 18. So this is one equation. Okay, now according to the second condition, we know that the sum of the measure of the supplementary angle is 180 degree. So here x plus y is equal to 180 degree. So now you got the two equation. You can solve the equation by any of the four methods which we have seen, that is substitution, elimination, and then you have graphical method and cross multiplication. But in this question they have mentioned to solve it with substitution method. So let us try to do with that. So as we can directly substitute 1 into, so what happens? You get the answer as the 81 and 99. So when you solve, you get the answer as 81 and 99. Fine. Moving ahead, you have a next question. Aftab tells his daughter 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also, 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as you will be. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically. So now you have algebraically. Okay, that means you have to use the operations like addition, subtractions, and multiplication. So let's represent given situation algebraically. So here you have a tabular column. So you have two people here, Aftab and daughter and his daughter. So you have Aftab and daughter written here, present age. And we don't know the present age of Aftab, so I write X years. I write the present age of daughter as Y years. Okay, so 7 years ago. Ago means you have to subtract. So 7 years ago, what happens? The age of Aftab will be 7 times less, that is X minus 7. What happens with the daughter? It will be Y minus 7. Okay, so here they have told I was 7 times as old as you were. Okay, so here there is a statement X minus 7, that is 7 years ago. What is happening? Aftab is telling 7 times as old as 7 into. Okay, here you have as old as you were then, that is 7 into Y minus 7. Okay, so this is how I am going to form the first equation. Now you have X minus 7 is equal to 7 minus 7 or 7 minus 49, that is multiplying the bracket. So you have X minus 7Y is equal to minus 49. Okay, and you get the answer as minus 42. This is the first equation. So now what happens? You have to find the second equation now. 3 years from now, that means now I write 3 years from now, that is X plus 3 years, and here it becomes Y plus 3 years. I shall be 3 times as you will be. That means Aftab is telling 3 years I shall be 3 times more. That means X plus 3 is equal to 3 times, that is 3 into, okay, 3 into Y plus 3. So 3 into Y plus 3. So you have to multiply this bracket. X plus 3 is equal to 3Y plus 9. So X plus 3 is equal to 3y plus 9, and now you have x minus 3y is equal to 9 minus 3. So this is the second equation. So you got two linear equation with two variables. You can use any method and you can solve the answer, but here the question demands that you have to solve this question with the graphical method only. So once again you have to draw a graph. So take a tabular column. Okay, so you have to take x and y. Okay, now you take x is equal to 0, so y is equal to 6, you get it, and so this is 0 comma 6. When you take y is equal to 0, you get x is equal to 7. Okay, so this is the second equation now. X minus 3y is equal to 6. When you take y is equal to 0, you should get minus 42. I'll just check whether the solutions I have done it correctly. Okay, in the second equation, we'll just move ahead. You have to take x is equal to 0, and then you get y is equal to minus 2, and you get when you take y is equal to 0, you get x is equal to 6. Okay, so now plotting the graph here. So what happens when you plot the graph here? So you get the answer like this. So you get two parallel lines. Got it? Fine. So this is how we have practiced some of the word problems and how to find the value of k and other values of constant like a and b. I hope you understood. I'll come up with a new video in the next class. Thank you.